Hey, what's going on, guys? Sick, so staying home. Still trying to get a bit of a workout in. I guess I'm kind of one of those team no days off, but not going nearly as hard as I normally would. That is okay. Assisted pull-ups today. I'm panting a little bit. I've already done 2 sets of 10. About to do my third one, and then I will do my hanging shrugs. I'm kind of in a deload anyway this week, but anybody that is struggling to get proper pull-ups or chin-ups, if you will, good way to do it. Throw a band on here and get a sturdy door frame. I just got one of those. It's from Canadian Tire. It's like $40 or something like that. The chin-up bar. Actually forgot I had it until I was doing some cleaning the other day. Realized, you know what, I can probably put it up in this door frame. Did. I've got a variety of different resistance bands. That's my thickest one. That's actually my squat resistance band. So supposed to be able to put that around your shoulders and stuff and like stand up and squat with it. I've never done it, but it's a little heavier than the one I would normally use at the gym, but being sick, don't really care. Again, the idea is getting control on the way down. So really it's helping you go up. It's not helping me go down at all. So it's all about that force curve. All right. So first thing you want to do is situate yourself in there nice and comfortably, as comfortable as you can. I'm using Cobra grips so that I'm not relying on my grip strength for this. Make sure that you are comfortable with where you want to be. And that's it. All right, I'm gonna pause it here. We're gonna move on to some hanging shrugs. So another great variation for when you're trying to start doing pull-ups. All right, guys, welcome back. All right, we're gonna continue to try and build that strength in just another variation. And it's gonna be hanging shrugs. So they're pretty much exactly what they sound like. So you gotta remember, we're gonna build the most muscle and the most strength in that eccentric stretched position. So we're at the bottom of that load. And that goes for pretty much everything, right? If you're doing a bicep curl when you're down here, that is when you are putting the most stress on the muscle, not when you're contracting. So it's gonna be the same idea, but we're doing these hanging shrugs. So I've got at least 2 sets of this. Again, I'm in a deload, so normally it would be 4. I'm also sick as fuck, so we'll see. I took the band down because literally we're gonna be shrugging. So let's just get to it. So once again, make sure you're situated. Seems to be my favorite word. Get yourself comfortable using Cobra grips once again, so I don't have to rely on grip strength alone. Get in that hanging position, make sure the frame's not going to come off. Whew. And there's our hanging shrugs. More isolation for the lats and teres. A little bit of trap work there. And I guess some rear delt. So I guess it's not really isolation because you're hitting quite a few different muscles. Anyway, nice and simple, easy way to do that. Again, if you need to use a band, throw a band on there. It certainly helps. Otherwise, get after it. Aaron here, back with you for the, I guess, the third exercise of this split for today. Again, normally I'd be in a gym. Being sick, I opted to stay home. Sorry about the light above. I was trying to get a better angle. This is kind of the best I got right now. No matter. The whole idea is because I don't have heavy enough dumbbells or anything to be able to do a serious chest workout, we're going to do some deficit push-ups. So deficit push-ups are essentially push-ups, but you're going a lot deeper. So I'm using blocks so that basically my chest will touch the ground, get that nice super stretch. We are going to shoot for 15 to 20 of these with a 3-second eccentric pause at the bottom. And we're shooting for 2 sets. So we'll see how it goes. Again, sick. So we'll see. I was going to try this with the weighted vest, and I already just know I don't have the energy for this. All right, so find yourself a nice comfortable position for this. I am about shoulder width apart, a little wider than that. You want to be able to come all the way down and have your chest touch. You can be on your knees for this if you want. I'm going full bore plank. Try and get your hand as comfortable as possible. It gets super uncomfortable on your wrists, but it's no different than pushing 225. All right. Catch your breath. Give your wrists a good shake out. That's 1 set. It's 20. I will shoot for another 20. We'll see how far I get. Set. We'll see how many I can get. I got 20 the last time, so we're going to try and mile rep match that. So regardless of how many I get, the idea is that I'm going to get to 20. After I'm done those 20, I'm going to immediately drop down to my knees and try and do another 10 good reps. Let's see what happens. All right, that's 20. All right, down on the knees, regular tempo. All right. 2 sets of 20 deficits, 1 regular knee deficit. As you can hear, I'm completely out of breath. You're gonna hear a lot about rest times in between your sets. You guys wanna know the truth? It's when you're fucking ready. If you're panting like this, you're not ready. If you are still super sore from the last set, you're not ready. If your synergist muscles, so your triceps, your delts, are still sore and not ready to go, you're not ready. 30 seconds is a lie. 2 minutes is a lie. Whatever works for you guys. That's it, period. All right, guys. So next up, we got some dumbbell flies. I'm not a huge fan of these. They do work. Generally, I'd be doing them lying down. I'm kind of in a transition period this week where the beautiful part about deloads is you can play around with different exercises. So if you're not getting a great stimulus to fatigue ratio, SFR, with a certain exercise you're doing, and you think you could be getting more out of it, then a deload is a perfect time to try that. Because you can go in and you can do a couple sets, lighter weight, and see what works for you. So right now I'm playing around with an incline dumbbell fly. I recently just did this with cables and I absolutely loved it. Cables are a lot different than dumbbells because they keep constant tension, especially when you're in that stretch position. So the big problem with dumbbells is going to be the force curve. So when you're up at the top, it's going to be super fucking easy. It's when you're down here. So you want to keep your arms as straight as possible. Hopefully I don't hit my TV here. I don't have a very wide basement, but I think I'm going to be good. So 15 pounds. Even this might be a little much. We will see. So incline flies. I'm actually going to keep my feet out here, lock them out here. I don't have the best bench, but I got a bench and it was only like $100, so. All right, again, we're shooting for about 12 to 15 reps. Let's go to work. I'm gonna do 5 partials of the stretch. surprisingly, pretty good pump. Awkward motion. As you see, I finished up with 5 partials. The only time I like partials is being in that stretched position. And you want to do that when you're getting close to failure. Don't just throw it in anywhere. I shot for 15. I probably could have done 20. So I left 5 RIR reps in reserve. Again, I'm in a deload, so that's not a bad thing. But the closer you are to failure, the closer you are to hypertrophy. All right, one more set of these to go. All right, so that was about 2 minutes in between sets, 2.5 minutes. Feeling really good. All things considering, the fact that I feel like crap. At least I got some computer work to do, and then I'm going back to bed for a bit, try and recover. One more set of these. What I really love about this Superman split is that working 3, 2 major and 1 minor muscle group. I don't want to say 3 major muscle groups. 3 times a week, all in the same day. So we've already done back. That was with the pull-ups. I got a pretty good pump with that. Now working on chest. Again, have a great pump with that. And then the next thing is going to be shoulders. And my shoulders are already half pooched. So it's going to be good. But we got one more set of this before we get on to the next thing. Remember, nice slow control. If you can, pause at the bottom. That is where you're going to get the most stimulus. Try and keep your shoulder blades pinched. You want a nice big chest the whole time. Oh, all right. That set was significantly more challenging for a couple reasons. One, that's my 10th set of the day, so I had to do the math in my head. That was my 10th overall set of the day. 2, I'm sick. 3, if you guys were paying attention, it's the tempo. So when I got to that bottom stretch, even this is hard as hell right now. When I'm down here, I waited a good 1 to 2 seconds before coming back up. So this exercise might not be for everybody. You're gonna feel it in your shoulders. You'll know for sure, right? If you need to go lightweight, go lighter weight. Enough with this ego lifting, unless you're a 20-year-old kid, Mr. Sam Sulik, who can just fucking throw the weight around and Yeah, that was me back then too, and I missed those days. Now I'm getting too old for that shit. I'm gonna fucking hurt something. I've already got a bad shoulder. I got a bad neck. I'm nursing it today. So nice, light, slow on the eccentric, nice pause at the bottom. Finishing off with some stretched partials, and feeling pretty good. All right, I've got one exercise left, 2 sets, and that's it. 12 sets today. This has been Superman day 3 from home workout. All right. Hi guys. Coming at you for the last exercise of the day. 2 sets, looking for 12 to 15. We'll see how it goes. Well, I've already said it a few times. I'm sick. So we're gonna do upright rows. It's gonna be interesting because I'm using kettlebells for this, and normally I would use an easy bar or a cable. So today is actually cable upright rows. I love cable machines. They keep a constant tension. I don't have that luxury today because I don't have a cable machine. So it is going to be kettlebells. Only coming up to here. I was working on super ROMs. I'm not going to be doing those today. Shoulder, it's not quite feeling it. Needs some recuperation. So let's get to it. Mind the light. So I'm using 2 25-pound kettlebells, total of 50 pounds. All right, that was good. Definitely a challenge. There'll be a couple minutes between that set. If you guys notice, on my last set, every single time, no matter what exercise it is, when I'm doing that eccentric, I'm doing it as if I'm doing another rep before I rack. Trying to get as much out of the tension as possible. Feeling pretty good right now. Again, minus the sickness. I think it's just a sinus cold. I don't know. Do feel like crap, but that's all right. Have some breakfast here in a few minutes. Doing all this fasted, by the way. Don't know if there's any real benefits to it, but that's what I got. All right, guys. Do the last final set of the day. Again, we're gonna do 12 to 15 reps, 25-pound kettlebells. I'm just trying to get through this. I'm more out of breath right now from just not feeling good than from the workout itself. Although I do have a wicked pump, I feel really good. All right, let's get this done. All right, there you have it. Day 3 Superman split at home edition. Only a few differences. So first exercise, once again, was assisted pull-ups. If you could do pull-ups, do pull-ups followed by assisted pull-ups after. So that's why I do assisted pull-ups followed by shrugs. Generally I would warm up by doing lat pull downs. I don't have anything to be able to do that here, so I didn't. Then I moved on to chest. Normally that would be a flat bench followed by an incline dumbbell press. Well, I don't have heavy enough dumbbells here to do either of those. So instead I did deficit push-ups with dumbbell flies. Same idea, still working that upper chest area, kind of that medial chest as well with the deficit push-up. Then after that, moved on to upright rows. That's it, that's day 3. Again, had to make the alterations for what I have in the house, for how I'm feeling. It's a deload. Normally I would have done a couple extra sets of everything. I only filmed the 1 set of pull-ups for you guys. You get the idea. All right, so this has been Superman Split Day 3 Home Edition. You guys know the drill. Own your lives and get after it.